Focus on one thing at a time. Most of you are engaged in 2, 3, 4 different endeavors, and you're not doing any of them very well.
This is a classic example of where entrepreneurs fail.
You are not hungry enough, you are not starving enough, and you are not focused enough.
Rise and shine, it's espresso time.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something more inside you as well. You've got Michael Jordan level talent at something. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from Dan Pena. Also, if you want to have more confidence, check out my 254 series. It's free. The links to join are in the description below.
But no one does know initially, up front. You have to try. You have to swing at the plate. A kid like you, if you had to keep track of 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, what you do. Focus.
Focus, yeah.
I focus on everything. I mean, I focus on one thing at a time. Most of you are engaged in 2, 3, 4 different endeavors, and you're not doing any of them very well. Focus on one. And I never get into business. I'm not looking to exit. But by the way, I said it yesterday. For those of you, and I read some emails from a couple of you, you have a business 2 years ago, and now you're doing 250,000 or 260,000 euros in revenue. That's geometric growth. You started from zero 24 months ago. You're now doing 250,000 euros. That's geometric growth. But now, what did I say yesterday? You start playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Focus. I mean, and it's a single key thing when you're an athlete. And I wasn't an athlete by any stretch of the imagination. But the world-class athletes I've had the privilege of working with, all the same thing, focus. If they're basketball players, and I had the pleasure of working with the Lakers back in their heyday, they wake up, they go to sleep with the basketball, literally. Footballers, they go to sleep, I mean, from the time they get up to the time they go to bed. That's all they think about is focus. So focus.
The problem isn't that you're not a genius, that you're not talented, that you don't have wisdom and abilities and resourcefulness, and that you're not Michael Jordan. That's not the problem. The problem is you're not focused. You're not doing the things that you need to do. I just came back from Video Marketing World in Dallas, and I was being asked about where to spend your time, which social media sites to spend time on. And I think this is a classic example of where entrepreneurs fail, is you're trying to do everything, and as a result, you suck everywhere and feel burnt out, tapped out, and not building momentum. If you get to the end of a week and you feel like you worked your face off, but you look back and what did I get done? If that's how you're ending a week, you worked hard and you feel like, what did I get done? You're not focused. You're switching between tasks too much. Instead of having all of these social media sites at the same time, pick one and crush it. I quoted Andrew Carnegie at my event, at my speech. My favorite quote from him is, put all your eggs in one basket and then watch that basket. Everybody's saying diversify, diversify, diversify. Have 18 different multiple streams of income. Look at the people who are a one-person show with 18 streams of income. They're making no money. You're making $10 a month from this, and $25 a month from that, and 18 cents from this. You're not making money. Now, as you build and scale and grow, and you have a team like I do, I've got 24 people on my team. Okay, great. Now it might be time to diversify. But as a solo person, you can't do everything yourself. And you are a genius. You have Michael Jordan level talent at something. And that's what you need to find. And that's what you need to spend as much time as possible on until you're making money. You can invest back into your business and continue to grow. So let's look at social media. Great, pick one. Pick one. Just pick one and crush it. Whether it's Twitter or Instagram or YouTube, whatever you think has the best combination of what you're good at. You know, so if you like making videos, YouTube's a great place to be. If you like writing, you can go on Twitter or Medium, right? Pick the one platform and then spend your time focused on that, because if I look at most of people's content, you look at your own content, look at what you're posting across these platforms. Are you proud of it? Would you follow you? Probably not for too many people. So stop wasting time posting mediocre garbage and post quality in one spot and start to win there. And then leverage it, and then build a team, and then expand. Same thing with products and services and business lines. You can't do a great job servicing your customers, investing back to research and development, coming up with new ideas. You can't. Not if you're doing 18 businesses at the same time. I had a woman come out to my workshop when I was doing a tour. And this was her issue. She was in real estate and she was in network marketing and she was in 5 different business lines. She said, well, I need to diversify. Diversify what? You don't have anything yet. You're diversifying yourself out of a life, out of an income, out of a business. Where if you just had one super strong pillar that then won, you'll win. Now, the argument for diversification is, well, if one thing crumbles, you got something else. Great, but here's what people are missing. If YouTube crumbles, I'll take my skill set and go somewhere else. If my business crumbles, I'm still me. I'll take my skill set and move somewhere else. Look at Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They were on Vine. They crushed it on Vine. Top people on Vine. Vine closes down, right? Almost overnight, closes down. Great, they have a skill set. They come to YouTube and blow up and get millions of subscribers. If YouTube goes away, for me, my skill set is applicable to wherever people are going to watch video content next. If your business goes away, the skill set you've learned will go somewhere else. You haven't lost, you haven't forgotten how to do your thing. Diversification is only important when you don't know what you're doing. That's why it's a great investment strategy, because you can't control the company. If Google starts tanking because they have some lawsuit, you have no control over that. So yes, you need to diversify, right? If the US economy tanks, you should have a diversified portfolio because you can't control that. But when you can control it, when it's your business, I'm in the line of Andrew Carnegie, who was the richest human on the planet when he was alive. And he said, put all your eggs in one basket and then watch that basket. Now I've got a special bonus clip that I think you're gonna enjoy, but before that, question of the day, I wanna know what's the one basket that you need to at least spend more time in. If you're not gonna put all your eggs in it, that you need to focus on and get great at, what is that one basket for you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video and promise to take some action after watching it, give me a hashtag believe in the comments to make it official.
Human beings that get obsessed and immersed in any topic can become great at it, and so can you. So pick what you want and get laser focused. Begin to eliminate all the distractions. You are not hungry enough. You are not starving enough, and you are not focused enough. I say this to you as a friend. What are the things that are stealing your focus? Who are the people that are stealing your focus? And begin to eliminate these distractions. Get laser focused and obsessed on what you want. Be starving and hungry to get it. Be desperate to get it. The combination of desperation and hunger with laser focus over an extended period of time is the formula to be great at something. And you can apply this formula. Get laser focused, eliminate distractions, eliminate the things that steal your laser focused on it, your research on it, your obsession on it. Begin to do these things and you will begin to change your entire life.
I think there are many opportunities we can take advantage of, but I think in life there are only certain moments where you accomplish more in 7 months than you've accomplished in the last 7 years. It's a very different kind of opportunity, right? So when you have those opportunities, do you recognize I will be able to accomplish more in these 7 months than what I've done in the last previous 7 years? You got to recognize, hey, this is one of those opportunities. I better this up, or better not let this slip through my finger, right? It's a very different thing. But people don't have the awareness to recognize this is what that is, right?
How do you know? Like, do you just feel it, or? You
would feel it and you would know. It's very simple. You know, hey, you know what? If this is just like the internet back then, if this is what I think it is, and this goes the way that I think it would go, holy shit, like where would I be, right? That's all I could think about, right? The first mentor, if I could learn a skill, I wasn't even thinking about it, but if I could learn the skill, high income skill, copywriting, and that would take me at least off this treadmill, because I was not making money, my business was losing money, I wasn't going anywhere, my mom wasn't paying, taking care of my mom, well then what do I need to do? So if this works and I could have someone that I could go to, like I would take advantage of that, and that's exactly what happens, right? Because I was making like next to no money to making 10K within 1 year. Like it doesn't take a rocket scientist, right, to figure that out. And then from there, because I'm in the industry, consulting and then speaking, it just branches out from there. And then when I took that skill, went on the internet, I'm like, wow, this is like, there's no competition. This is crazy that I'm able to get in this early back in 2004, right? Like, wow. I wasn't even thinking about, there's no competition. No one is like marketing a ton online. And then I was selling like ebooks and stuff like that way before ebook was popular, right? I was selling it in a .exe file. Because back then you don't have PDF. You need to have a software in order to read the ebook.
It's like a floppy disk?
No, but they need to download software in order to read the ebook, right? And it's like this type of stuff. So that's what I mean. I don't think in life we get more than 3. Like if you get this done, you accomplish this goal, it gets you everything else. What is this thing? You get this, you get everything else, right? You be able to help your mom pay off the debt, buy the car, get the girlfriend, get everything else. Get this done, everything gets done. Then why do I need to worry about this? I don't need to worry about this. I just need to worry about this. Then I get everything else. But what most people do, oh, maybe I did this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, to try to catch everything. I'm like holding it with 2 hands. I'm so focused. And that's why my life, you see even today, like really, no joke, why I'm only good at a couple of things, maybe a handful of things. Everything else, I'm like useless. You know, like the most basic thing in life, like cooking, or I don't know how to do it. Because I never spend a minute of my time on those things. I don't know how to turn on the laundry machine. I just don't know. I don't know how it works, because I've never done it. All my focus is on this, nothing else. I block out everything else, and just this. All these day-to-day stuff, doesn't matter.
If you want to see what Dan Pena thinks about how to not be negative, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
From a guy, I was a barrio bad boy in the barrio of East Los Angeles, to the Guthrie. That's a big leap.